Hi, welcome to this workshop that is going to share some information with you about the Dream Builder self-studying coaching program. My name is Lin Su. I am the co-owner of Shang Chinese Medicine Wellness Center. I am also the in-house life coach as well as the registered dietitian. Now, this video is specifically made for you, our dear clients from our wellness center. Now, if doesn't matter who you're coming to see at at our wellness center, whether you're seeing a particular clinician or you're seeing multiple of us, whomever it is, we really value what you are presented to us and what you are truly means for all of us. Now, maybe you're a client of my husband, Haisu, and this particular wellness center is truly his dream come true. It is the very same principles and the ideas and steps that he utilized. We worked on together to create this beautiful wellness center. And that's exactly the concept that I will be sharing with you today. I will first start with sharing with you the connection between our minds and the results of our life. And then I will tell you more about exactly what Dream Builder, this coaching program, is all about. First, I want to let you know more about me. Maybe you don't know much about me. Again, my name's Lei. I am a certified transformational life coach working with mindset to create an enlightened success. What do I define by enlightened success is simply by from your heart, what would you love to experience, to have in your life in the full spectrum, not just in your career or your income. It is about your health, your loving and relationship, and your career and your time and money freedom, all of it. I have been a life coach for over 4 years. Obviously, that means I did not start my entire professional career as a life coach. As I mentioned, I am also a registered dietitian. I went to study nutrition for 6 years at Western University here in London, Ontario. I loved what I learned. I really had fun. Yet, literally 2 weeks after all that hard work, very competitive program to become a registered dietitian, 2 weeks as I was working as a dietitian, I found myself very not satisfied with what I was doing in my job, in my full-time job. I was one of the very lucky ones. I found a full-time job right after, even during my internship. I haven't even done school yet. And I was able to find a full-time employment. I signed my contract. They were waiting for me to finish school so I could start working there. Yet 2 weeks in, I found myself questioning, is this it? Is this what I need to do for the rest of my life? Oh my goodness, that cannot be, because I cannot imagine that. I am not satisfied. I'm not fulfilled by what I was doing. Yet the other side of me, the other side of my mind was saying, you are crazy. So many people wants to become a dietitian, and it's such hard. You worked hard. You spent all your parents' money, and you spend all of this time to achieve this result. How dare you to even think about to change and to do something else? So I let the other side of me, who was not satisfied, quiet down, because I'm committed to this career path of being a dietitian. I spent the next 8 years committing to that journey, while I was still feeling this dissatisfaction and fulfilled, feeling this tug in my heart. What else? What else? What else could I do? I want to do more. I want to give more. I want to experience more with my life. I know I have more potential that I haven't tapped into as a dietitian, but what is it? For 8 years, I was searching for it. Through a chain of events, I discovered life coaching. I know this is my calling. I know this is what my gifts, what my talents, what all of my potential can be utilized to make the kind of impact that I want to make to other people's lives. Along the journey, I met my husband, Haisu. We were not a obvious match couple, as he's much older than me, and in my culture background, both of us were Chinese, and that was something that is not obviously good. However, again, following the same principle of dream building, the same program I will be sharing with you, I follow my heart, I follow my spirit. And we created incredible marriage, a relationship and marriage, and an incredible, beautiful family. We have 5-year-old and a 7-year-old dog. So 5-year-old is our son. And ever since I had known Haisu, I knew his dream is to own this beautiful, open, warm, uplifting, team approaching wellness center that is focused by and with Chinese medicine. He had dreamed about that for 12, 13 years. He had taken some action, yet nothing have ever led into the actual flourishing of his dream. Finally, in 2018, I left my full-time job to pursue my dream to become a really the thought leader and coach I want to become. And we start to dream about taking serious action to serve this dream of having this beautiful wellness center. It was not easy. It's filled with challenges, yet you got to experience this place we created together with both of our energy and the energy of our team. We attracted amazing team members and to serve you. So today is for the same purpose, based on our same core values: professionalism, integrity, and heart-centered. I'm invited to share this particular workshop with you and this information session with you. So I want to thank you for your time to checking this out. And really, this is my story. Right now, I'm living in an incredible story. You are looking at my home office. Yes, I painted my wall gold, and Haisu and I did together. We had so much fun doing it. Of course, we made a mess because we have a 5-year-old. Yet I am truly living a life that is filled with abundance, joy, happiness, and this sense of freedom, all coming from the very same coaching program built. For me, it is truly a foundation. For all of my clients, serves as the foundation of all the coaching services I provide. And this is your opportunity to really have all of that in your own back pocket. So let's get started. I'm going to start sharing my PowerPoint. This particular workshop is designed just for you, with me and with Shang Chinese Medicine Wellness Center, for you, all of our existing clients. My intention is for you to have much greater clarity on how your mind connects with the results of your life, because there is a connection. It's called power of our mind, because our mind has so much power. And you're going to start this process of designing of your enlightened success coming from your spirit, your soul, your heart, of that love. What would you love to have in your life? And you're going to have the opportunity to discover if the DreamBuilder self-studying coaching program is for you or not. And if you feel it is for you, I invite you to watch all the way until the end. And my promise to give you all of my attention, all of the knowledge I know. All of the stories are 100% authentically true. And I promise you, really, this is to serve your dream, serve whatever you would love to have, whether it is health or your career, whether it is to save your marriage or to generate multiple streams of income, whatever you would love. My promise is to give you the answer for all of that. Now let's do a very quick life assessment. This is when you might want to pause and quickly grab a pen and paper. And our life is, every single time we look at life, we look at the full spectrum. So your health and well-being, for most of you, I imagine you come to our wellness center because you want to serve a challenge or a need or a problem for your health and well-being. And we don't stop there. We look at your love and relationship, whether it's your marriage or your relationship within the romance department, or it could be any relationship that really matters to you, with your parents, with siblings, with your best friends, whatever relationship that really matters to you. And your vocation. What do you do with your time and talent? Because you're doing something with your time and talent. Whether you get paid for it or not, it's not necessary. However, for most of us, we do get paid for what we do with our time and talent. And that leads into our time and money freedom. So very quickly, in your health and well-being, one is, this area is really what you want to improve the most. 5 is this area is really what you feel the most confident, that you feel really good to maintain it at where it is. So give yourself a number. Don't need to overanalyze. Just first follow your intuition. The first number pops up. 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest in your health and well-being. And then we move on into your love and relationships. Again, 1 is the lowest, 5 is the you're most satisfied. Give yourself a number. Your vocation, you're doing something with your time and talent, whether it's your job or your business. 1 is being the lowest, 5 is being the highest. And your time and money freedom. Again, 1 is being the lowest, 5 is being the highest. So this is the connection between your mind and the results of your life. It's called the results formula. We have thoughts every single minute, every single second. Between our 2 years, every single second, there's tons of thoughts happening. The majority of them exist in our subconscious, meaning we don't have conscious awareness of them. Doesn't mean they don't exist. They're still there. Every single night we go to bed, it's our conscious awareness goes to rest. However, our subconscious is still going. That's why we have dreams. Every single thought is going to lead into a feeling. Every single feeling is a vibration, is an energetic vibration. When you think of something that's sad, if you think of a three-legged dog, and you feel sad, and your vibration is low. When you think of something happy, maybe the day of the birth of your child, or your wedding, or something makes you really happy, you're vibrating at a very high level. So every single feeling is a reflection of your thought, right? Feeling doesn't just come out of nowhere. It is because we have a thought, whether we have conscious awareness of it or not. The feeling is coming from a thought. The feelings leads us into taking action, and the actions create the results in our life that we call life. Now we just did an assessment of our current result of our life. Again, make sure when you're doing that, there's no shame, there's no judgment. We are coming in with curiosity. We keep it neutral, because if you feel bad, your vibration is gonna drop, right? If you feel good, that's great. And so we look at the results of our life and we want something to be changed. Now, knowing this result formula, and your results never lie. Now we know where to go to create that permanent, long-term effect, impact of the results of our life. And while doing that, have a really easy and fun process, because that is possible. We go to our thinking, we go to our thoughts. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thinking. Okay, imagine this represents you and I too. Big head, small body, and in our head, in our mind, the small portion is our consciousness. On average, about 10 to 15% of a person's mind is actually existing in the consciousness, meaning we are aware of what we're thinking. And the majority, the majority is actually in our subconscious. And in our subconscious lives something, and we're connected with our body, called our paradigm. So what does paradigm mean? Paradigm basically means the collection of your beliefs or the pattern of your thinking. Just like our physical body, we have a habit. We're brushing our teeth in a certain way. We pick up a pen and writing down letters in a certain way. That is all coming from a pattern. Same with our thinking. And that is we give a term called paradigm, right? And through our paradigm, through our mind, we are controlling our body to take action. And Spider-Man comes out, that has us the results that we have in our life. As what we're talking about here, to change the results we want to change in our life, what do? We introduce something different, a dream, a vision, that what we would love to have through our conscious mind, we think about that dream, that vision, even though part of us, the subconscious, that pattern, that habitual thinking way is saying, that's not possible. Don't even bother, whatever, whatever. Yet, if we do this process long enough, we're going to influence our subconscious paradigm or those patterns. We are repatterning how we process information in our subconscious mind. Therefore, we're creating new paradigms and we're going to create new results. And this is exactly how we create new results in our life. And notice here, there's nothing, it has nothing to do with outside factors. It has nothing to do with how much money you have in your bank account, how much time you have on your calendar, how many support system you have in your family, whether you have your parents watching your kids or not. It has nothing to do with nothing that is outside of you. It is all inside out, right? And this is a very powerful question. What would I love in my life? What would you love in your life? This is the moment I invite you to pause, to take a deep breath, slowly inhale through your nose, and gently exhale through your mouth as you're breathing into a straw. And do it a couple more times. What would you love in your life? If anything is possible, if I have a magic wand, it's a pen. And you just ask yourself, what would you love in your life, in all the areas, in your health and well-being, in your love and relationship, in your vocation, and in your time and money freedom. If your mind is trying to show up to say, but how am I going to do that? You just gently put it on hold. Just think as a 5-year-old. Anything is possible. A 5-year-old, my son, is never going to think about how am I going to do that, because he's not trained that way yet. So let your imagination go as big as it can and simply coming from that love. What would you love to have in your life? If you would love to make 3 times of your income and work half of the time and have time to go to gym and attract the love of your life, then so it is. Anything is possible. The key thing is, what would you love? What would you love? What would you love? I invite you to write all of that down, even in a bullet point, just write all of that down. Because this picture is so very important. Imagine your life is like a vehicle. You're driving this vehicle. Imagine you're in the driver's seat. What does that mean? You know where you're going. You have control over where you're going. Are you in the driver's seat? Or are you actually in the passenger seat, looking at something else, somebody else driving the vehicle of your life to the destination of where you don't know where? This is the difference of having that picture of what you would love versus you don't know where you're going. When I was working full time, I remember there were days when I get up, I was like, what am I doing? I'm just repeating the same pattern. Monday, get up, drag myself to work and do all the things that it really is not giving me any joy. It's not utilizing my full potential. It's not making my heart sing. And I'm so looking forward to a Friday when I can truly say, okay, thanks goodness, 2 days of break. And Sunday night, I feel this tug in my heart, because tomorrow I'm going to get up and do it all over again. What does your life look like? Going with curiosity, there's no shame, no judgment. Only when you have the awareness, then you can do something different. Are you in the driver's seat or are you in the passenger seat? Are you taking your life to somewhere you would love to have? Or are you allowing other factors, outside factors, to drive you to somewhere you don't even know where. On our way to create new results in our life, doesn't matter which area, in your health, in your relationship, in your vocation, your time and money freedom, the biggest and the hardest challenge is to recognize and replace your own limiting paradigms or beliefs, because they're yours. They're yours. They're going to make things sound really good. Their job is to keep you to be exactly where you are. If I go back to the previous picture, if you recognize that right now you're actually not in the driver's seat of your life, you're actually in the passenger seat. Your own thinking pattern put you there. And if the minute you want to change, your own thinking pattern is going to try to come out with all kinds of excuses and reasons and ideas to keep you to be exactly where you are. That is just how our mind works. That is why on our way to create any new results in our life, the biggest and hardest challenge is to recognize and replace your own limiting paradigms and beliefs. I, as a registered dietitian, I've worked with many, many patients who are on a different journey for whatever reason they want to change their diet. And it's very challenging. As a dietitian, I can only address the action piece. I can teach them everything about action, how to eat healthier, how to choose healthier foods, and how to incorporate more physical activity into their life, right? However, because I'm not addressing that thinking part to create long-lasting results, I look through my 8 years of practice. By the time when I left my full-time job, I don't necessarily feel very proud of the result. Not necessarily means I blame myself. It's because now I understand exactly why. It's because we don't get to address the root of exactly how to change, how to create the new results, the long-lasting, the permanent results. Any personal development or self-help work, whether you're reading books, whether you're signing up a coach, whether you're accessing any online courses to grow yourself, to expand the result of your own life, it is the work to expand your own awareness. So you're able to identify your own self-limiting beliefs and change them. That's all it is. As a coach, that's exactly what I'm doing for my clients. Because again, they are in their own frame of their life, of their thinking. They cannot identify, they cannot see where the pattern, their self-limiting pattern is. And it takes somebody else outside of their picture, their frame, to point it out. And the minute it's pointed out, they go, oh, I see it. I see it now. And now it's much easier for them to change. So now I want to introduce you the DreamBuilder Program. The DreamBuilder Program is developed by the Brave Thinking Institute under the life coaching certification, where I received my certification as a transformational life coach. And I am trained and coached and still until this day by this woman, Mary Morrissey, and her incredible team. Mary has been in the study of transformation, basically creating real results in life for the past 50 years. She has created incredible results for herself, and her mission is to really share this with as many people as possible, whomever would love to receive it. And I call myself very fortunate to have came across her. Really, it was on Facebook, one of her videos. I didn't know who she was, yet her presence, her energy just really gives me the feeling that, yes, this is my teacher, this is my coach. As I mentioned, until this day, I'm still continues to invest in myself to be studying with her, to have her as my coach. As I mentioned, I am in the frame of my own life, my own thinking. There are self-limiting beliefs in my own head that I don't have awareness of. So I always make sure I have coaches that's supporting me to continue to expand my own awareness so I can be a better and better coach. And DreamBuilder really is an incredible program. It is a 12-week coaching program, really to change your mindset, create a vision for your own success, for your own enlightened success, and to take steps to create that life. We're not just dreaming. Anybody can be a dreamer. We're not dreamers. This is not a dreamer program. This is a dream building program. The building of it is really makes this so different. It's a repeatable, tested, and proven system over and over. It works for any challenges and problems in life, whether it's in your health or whether it's in your love and relationships, or it's about your time and money freedom. As being tested amongst thousands of certified coaches, I'm amongst one of them, and thousands of success stories globally, as those thousands of certified coaches go out and use the same program that I'm sharing with you today to coach thousands and thousands of others. And we have seen incredible stories and success, and I will be sharing some of it with you today. So the DreamBuilder program includes 4 stages. The first stage is called blueprinting. Just as I explained, when you're driving, you need a GPS coordinates to know where you're going. And this is the first step we start with. So you're knowing where your life's vehicle is going. Stage 2, you have a current result in your life and you have a vision of where you would love to go. We're building this bridge. We're bridging this gap. Stage 3 is to actually build this life, to serve, to take action, to serve this vision of your success. And stage 4 is harvesting the results. And if I can add a stage 5 is to repeat all over, because you're going to design a vision. You're going to know exactly what you would love to have in your life. And you're going to create that. If you're committed, this works if you work it. Then what then? When you're living this life, you do it all over again. You're expanding your life one more time. And as our life grows, and we don't stop. We don't ever stop. We don't ever stop at one point. We're continuing to expand our life. And the more we expand, the more joy, the more happiness, the more abundance we're creating for ourselves. And in turn, we're impacting our immediate family and our community and the world as a whole. So some of the outcomes coming from the DreamBuilder program, you're going to have a crystal clear design vision coming from what would you love. And you're going to have creative results in your life already after the 12 weeks of studying. You would have taken massive actions towards the direction of your desired life. You would have gained the confidence that whatever you would love to have, whatever you would love to experience in life, you're capable of creating that. And your life is on the trajectory of your own design instead of by default. You are back to the driver's seat of your life's vehicle. What does that life look like? Joy, fulfillment, happiness, vibrancy, love, and abundance. I want to share, very proudly share with you some of my clients' success stories. Lisa, when I first met Lisa, when we started working together, she had been suffering from anxiety for 30 plus years. And it was beginning of the pandemic. Because of that, all the news, all the unknown, the fear really pushed her kind of through the edge. And she was having severe panic attacks multiple times a day. It really just ruined her life at that point. And after this particular program, and now she's serving herself and her family as a strong woman and mom. She's happy, she's healthy, and she is creating her vision of this incredible traveling plan of herself and her entire family to go to Europe and in the very near future. Julia, when I started working with Julia, she owns 2 restaurants. She was in the red all the time, and she was working, I think it was anywhere, if it was a 60-hour week, she called it a light week. It's usually around 80 hours a week between 2 locations. She was very burned out, and her relationship between her husband and herself was very strained as well. So after just the DreamBuilder program, she increased her business revenue by 400%, and it was during the pandemic. Since then, she opened 2 new restaurants. She actually lost 30 plus pounds and to serving her own health and well-being. And she reduced her work hour by half. So she made more money and she was working less time. And her husband and her have really, their bond has really deepened. And right as of right now, they're actually traveling to the West and enjoying some incredible time together. And that this entire journey has expanded her own horizon about life. And she's happy, she's prosperous, and she's very successful right now. Michelle, when we started working together, for her entire life, she always knew she's going to own a bed and breakfast. But at the beginning of our DreamBuilder program, for her dream was to own a bed and breakfast in Ontario. And after 3 months of DreamBuilder, she upgraded her dream to be a bed and breakfast in Italy. And since then, she actually attracted some opportunities through work out of blue, that she met somebody who actually owned a bed and breakfast in Italy and wanting to sell it. You cannot make this happen. You can only make this welcome in your life. And that is an incredible story for Michelle. And she is in the process of actually owning her property in Italy. And Chris increased his annual income by 15K after DreamBuilder, during and after DreamBuilder. And he found a job that offers him his ideal work schedules. And he started his own business on top of all of that. So those are just few stories that of the client success that I have personally experienced and have the pleasure and privilege to serve. In our success creation, any success, anything, we need three things. The first one is vision. We must have a vision, a crystal clear design vision. And we must have a supporting structure. Just like if you would love to become fitter, you go to the gym, and gym membership is your supporting structure. If you want to take it to the next level, you hire a personal trainer. That is also your personal supporting structure, and a mentor and a coach. I'm not saying it has to be me. If it is me, it's definitely my privilege and honor. However, I do encourage you, if you are this far into this workshop, really discover who is your mentor, who is your coach that's going to serve along with you to serve your vision and serve your success. Because you can make it up from your heart. There's something you will love, then you're capable of creating that. And all you have to do is to make that decision. Your investment, about 2 hours a week of your time, and your commitment and your energy to see results, and your money. Money is currency, and currency is energy. If at this moment you feel like, oh, she's trying to sell me, you're right. I'm trying to sell you on your dream and on your own success. That is truly what I'm trying to sell you for. Okay. So the actual money investment, the entire DreamBuilder program e-kit, as coming from Brave Thinking Institute, they have had it appraised professionally, and it is valued at 5,000, not Canadian, but US dollars. And you are going to be studying with me with 1 hour a week. The classes is recorded, so you can watch it whenever at your own time. And that is valued as $1,200. And this is the actual bonus for a limited time. I'm offering twice a month, 1 hour live it's not Q&Q, it's Q&A with me for 3 months. You can bring in all of your questions, all of your challenges you're experiencing, all of your self-limiting beliefs, and we will bust them right there then in that live Q&A. And that is valued for $900. So the total value is well over $7,100. Again, to live in your dream is simply priceless. However, that's not going to be your investment. The regular investment for the self-studying DreamBuilder program with me is $797. Because you're part of our family already, your investment is only $397, just under $400. A well-designed, repeatable, proven system, along with support on a regular basis for 3 months, for just a little bit of over $130 a month. There is a story of a gentleman with a check. He carried this check to a bank. It's in his name. He want to cash it. He went to the first bank. He went to the teller, and the teller said, "How can I help you, sir?" And he said, "I want to cash my check." The teller said, "Of course, sir. I'll help you with that. Please sign your name behind the check." And the guy looked at the check and look at the teller, say, "Why do I want to sign my name behind my check? This is my check. This is under my name. This is my money. What if I sign it and you don't want to give me my money?" The teller, being very calm, being very polite, said, "I understand your concern, sir. However, this is banking policy. You must sign your name first in order for me to give you the cash." And the guy is like, "How about you give me the cash first and then I will sign my name?" And the teller said, "I'm sorry, sir, that is just not going to work because according to banking policy, you must sign your name first in order for me to be able to give your cash." The guy went back and forth with the teller. He refuses to sign his check, his name. And the teller just insisted, "It's not going to happen. You have to sign your name first." And finally, the guy is like, "You know what? You don't want my business. I'm going to take my business somewhere. I'm going to go to the next bank." The teller just shrugged his shoulders and say, "Okay, of course, it's your check. It's your freedom." He went to the gentleman took his check, went to the second bank, went to the teller, had the same conversation, back and forth, back and forth. He refused to sign his name. And the teller said, "I'm sorry, sir, I cannot give you your money if you don't want to sign your name first." He left in a rage, went to the third bank, same conversation. Finally, the fourth bank, the last bank on this entire strip. He went in, was a young fella, asked the teller, and he just like, "I want to sign my check. I want to have my money, cash my check." The teller said, "Of course, sir, I'll help you. Please sign your name at the back." And he just like, "Oh, come on. Can you just give me my money and then I promise I will sign my name at the back?" And the teller said, "I'm so sorry, sir, but I cannot give you your money until you sign your name, until you claim this check is yours." The guy just like, "Nope, it's not going to happen. You give me my money, then I'll sign my check." They went back and forth. Finally, this young teller just had enough of this guy. And he went down to his counter and grabbed a rubber baseball bat. He whacked the guy on the head. He's like, "Just sign the darn check." The guy was startled by it. And he said, "Oh, okay." He signed his check. And under shock, and he handed his check, and the teller gave him his money. With money in his hand, he actually went all the way to the first bank, all the way to the first teller, waved his cash, say, "See, the bank down the road, they gave me my money." The teller looked at him very calmly, just said, "Oh, I see that. That's very good for you, sir. However, I still bet you signed your name first, then you got your money." The guy just paused and he just like, "Well, yeah, but nobody explained the way they did." We giggle at this particular story. However, for many of us, this is our story. We have a check. It is under our name. We can put whatever amount in it, whatever we would love for our own life. We can have it. And we go to the bank of life. We are cashing this check, cashing our dream, cashing our own success, whatever that means, our own happiness, our own abundance. And we refuse to sign our own name first. We keep saying, "Oh, you show me something, then I'll sign my name, then I'll make the decision." You must decide, my friend. You must decide first. Your result doesn't come before you decide, before your decision. You must decide first, and then you will see everything start to shift, serve your vision. To enroll, just simply click on the link provided, put your information and your payment there, and our office will reach out and set you up for your own success. So some common self-limiting thoughts to watch out for, just like the guy refusing to sign his name. That's too much money. I don't have the time. What if I fail? I don't deserve investing in myself. What if it doesn't work? I'm offering 100% money back guarantee with the condition. You must have completed all of the courses, all of the audios, all of the homework, life work, and you have watched my 1 hour a week self-study. You don't even have to show up to all the Q&As because that's optional. After you're done of that, I cannot guarantee your results. This is the thing. However, I will guarantee you start seeing shifts. I will guarantee you start really seeing how life works. You will know that you're on your way to create your success. For many of my clients, they start seeing results well before the 12th week ended. And for whatever reason, you had done all the work, you don't feel satisfied, I'll give you 100% money back. So ask yourself this instead. What if the money is easy to come by? What if I put the time in my calendar, I can find it easily? What if I succeed? What if I'm worthy of all the goodness flowing into my life? What if it does work? What would I love to have in life? It's been a pleasure to serve you and sharing this information with you. I thank you so much for your time to watch this entire workshop, webinar, whatever you want to call it. If you have any question, you know where to find me, where to find us. Again, it has been a pleasure. I sure would love to serve you as your coach, as part of your supporting structure to create your vision and your success. I love you very much. I thank you for your business and thank you for watching this. Have a fantastic day.